Hey y'all, what's going on? Happy Thursday. We made it to the porch. That means it is time for some gossip. I hope y'all ready because I'm ready. You know, after we get through with the gossip, we definitely got the back porch questions. And who else? What else we got is our little sister Christian Key up in here with us. Hey, gorgeous.
Hey, family.
Okay, so we got to dig in. So before we go too far, let's get the housekeeping out of the way before we get too heavy up in here. Y'all, please hit the like button. If you already hit it, thank you so much. If you ain't hit it yet, please hit the like button. Don't make me beg, but I will. I ain't too proud to beg for a like. Come on through and help a sister out, okay? I really appreciate it. Listen, it's everything to me. I don't need a dime, but hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is your second or third time, welcome back. If you want to join channel membership, we got the link in the description box below the video, as well as a join button and a membership tab on the main page for the channel. Now that we got that out the way, let me speak to everybody because y'all know I got to do it every single time. I'm compulsive. I ain't happy till I holler at everybody. Okay, Queen Mermaid, how are you? Wani, how you doing? Simply Tina, what happened to the Queen of Cheesecake? Is this your other account, girl? Hey, Vita from Denver by the fireplace. Chanel D Queen, what's up, Christian? We know you here because I'm looking at you. Marva's up here. There's Tina's other account. Angie, all the way from Miami, Florida. Girl, how you doing? Miss Believe is in the building. Hello. Alita is here. Hey, sis, I'm glad you made it back. All right. Who else we got up in here? Let me holler at everybody. Miss Sparkle, how you doing? Egypt Now, the beautiful Egypt Now. The Archangel with the flaming sword. I'm so glad to see you. We got Auntie Eva in here. How you doing? All right. Who else is in here? Astute Queen B. I love the picture, honey. You know we love the RBG over here. Red, black, and green to the death of us. Hey, Brittany M. How are you? Velma Cook, good to see you. Kia, yes. You said you're going to send me a picture today of all your baby Yodas. I love that Yoda. Y'all, Kia gave me the cutest baby Yoda. I am in love, but I'm not going to unpack it and start hugging and kissing on it until I show y'all my baby. Easy Breezy, the mom to be. Hello, darling. DT is in the building. Y'all know I ain't happy till I see my DT. Alexis E. Hey, girl. Happy to be happy. I love you. Good to see you. Jesse X, how you doing? All right. Picking the brain times 3. How you doing? I'm glad you made it back. Corrine. Hey, how you doing? We need to talk. We ain't talked in a while. I miss you. All right, Sharon Fona is here. Nacho Twins mama. Hey there. All right, Rochelle is here. A lady 747. She says she back, y'all. Queen of Hearts says, girl, how you doing? Megan, the beautiful Megan, how are you? Listen, I think I got everybody so far. If anybody else come in after that, y'all greet them for me. If I don't catch them, you know, it's greeting people and showing love is not just for me or the mods. That is royal family business. So make sure everybody that walks through that door feels welcome. All right, y'all? Christian, you there? You vacuuming the floor?
I'm here. I was on the side of the room.
Oh, okay. Mother of Diamonds, hey, sis. How you doing? Oh, my gosh. That's my girl. All right. So listen, let's get into the gossip. Girl, I swear it sounds like you got a good one of them good Dyson vacuum cleaners. And you get real good. I'm telling you, I need to borrow. Y'all remember them Dysons? The big ones that your big mama had that was like real heavy, like a tank, and it had a long hose. And you had to turn it on and drag it. You could, it was good for them shag carpets. I don't think you need them no more because ain't nobody got shag carpets no more. Okay, but y'all know how we do it on the porch. We start with the lightweight and we let it get heavy. If need be, we let it get real heavy. Okay, so this is what's going down. So what's going down is we start with the light work and we take it to the heavy. Now the light work for the night. First of all, let's all tell Usher happy birthday. Apparently, Usher is 43. I'm not sure how old I thought he was, but somehow 43 shocked me. I was shocked to hear that he was 43. Okay.
I guess because he don't age in the face.
He doesn't. He still looks like he might be in his 20s. He's got a very young look to him, and he still got good. And you know how I be hating on people with good knees. Happy to be happy to say them Kirby vacuums. Yeah, that could have been a Kirby we heard in the background. Okay, Queen Mermaid say, let it burn, let it burn. Listen, he did let it burn, and then they went to talking about him about it. So,
yep, they tore him up.
They tore him out the frame. So, you know, if y'all want to show some love to Usher, just start putting names of his hits in the chat. Y'all, let me see what all y'all remember. You Got It Bad, Let It Burn, She Likes It My Way. You know, y'all going to celebrate the man, okay? It's cool. Happy birthday to you, Usher Raymond. We had another birthday here recently, girl.
Who?
Cardi B.
Oh, no. Yeah, I seen her. They was talking about, I noticed everybody was half naked at the party, and I was like, oh, Lord.
Well, it was a dance hall party, so they had Spice there. You know, if Spice there, everybody finna be half naked. Now, Spice know how to have a party. Spice knows how to throw a party. Spice is that girl, okay? Oh, thank you so much for the Cash App, Cheryl. She says, hey, sis, just wanted to send some love your way. I appreciate y'all supporting the channel, supporting me, supporting the stream. That is absolutely everything. So, yeah, they had Spice at the party. It was like a dance hall theme. It was awesome. It looked like a lot of fun. I was low-key mad that I wasn't invited, but, you know, they don't know me. I feel like if they had known me, they would have had let me come. I think in my heart, I want to believe that.
Okay. Right. You know you would have been that girl.
Yeah, but you know, it would have been funny to see somebody mama in there with a duster on, because you know I got to have on a duster. I got too much meat to be naked. Andrew, Mike, I love you. Andrew say Usher's only 5'8". Yeah, he's a little bitty fella. He's a little bitty fella. I would have thought he was shorter than that.
Okay. But I'm pretty sure you would look better than Lizzo.
Yeah, but I'm smarter than Lizzo. I know to cover it up. I'm not going out there and scaring people. I'm not finna do it. And now she's a pretty girl, and God bless her, but you're not gonna catch me out there showing them people all these groceries that I'm toting, honey. That's gonna be pretty. But yeah, I didn't know how old to think Usher was, but happy birthday to her. Yeah, you remind me. Yes, my dear. And I love me some Spice. And I seen the clip where they were singing her song "Send It Up." I love Spice. I'm sorry. I know she says some naughty things, but I just love Spice. I think I like Spice so much because Spice got athletic booty throwing. She don't just throw her booty. See, Megan throw the booty lightly, and Megan was at the party too. Megan with the good knees. Like Suki Hana say, Suki with the good coochie. Megan is Megan with the good knees. So she was dancing, but it was lightweight booty tossing. When Spice throw her booty, it looked like it'll put your spine out of alignment.
Lord.
I'm serious. Spice throws her booty aggressively. Is she the only person I know that does that?
But see, that's how they dance, though.
Yeah, but everybody don't do it like Spice. I'm sorry. I grew up in the state of Florida around plenty of people from the islands, and ain't too many people throw it like Spice. Spice throw it like she in the lingerie football league with OG and them. Like she athletic with it. Yep. What you say? Love in the Club. Yep. That was one of his hits. Yeah. Megan was at the party. They had a good time. One of those girls went to dancing real wild like they do at the dance hall on Quavo. He looked scared. I'm gonna just say that. He looked like he was his life. And I understood his fear in that moment. Because baby girl was aggressive and she jumped on him. I said, "Oh my!"
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl. She's a very pretty girl. Lizzo is gorgeous. I just want to hear more of her music because I think she's so talented. My boo, yep. Confessions. Yeah, Usher does have a baby face. Look, Corrine is laughing at that 5'8", y'all. Oh yes, there goes my baby. Yep, y'all showing Usher some love in the chat tonight. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I mean, you could call it that. You told Corinne you thought that man was taller. You couldn't look at Usher and tell he was vertically challenged.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I love me some spice. Absolutely love me some spice. My way. All right. All right. Queen Mermaid says Superstar, the song and the interlude.
Mm-hmm. That whole album right there. That was my
Mm-hmm.
Usher CD with Seduction and all that on there.
Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Christian, you old enough to have that album?
Well, see what had happened was my sister
Uh-huh.
would buy the CDs.
Okay,
So
I was like,
therefore,
wait a minute. Let me carry the one. How old was you? That's why I said, wait a minute. What you was doing with that album? DT, yes,
yeah.
that made it look frightening. If you'd have seen how that girl was dancing and she jumped on him, man, look.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like to see her play her flutes and stuff. She's so talented. So talented.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but this is the thing that Cardi was saying, and Spice had me laughing because she said, wait a minute, you said Handle It was your jam. Okay. But
Yep.
this is the thing. Cardi said when she was 12, she was Spice's fan at 12. So I know Spice was feeling like, oh my God. She was like, it ain't that I'm old. I just started working young. Girl, look. I go through it with you and Gabor. Y'all be saying stuff, have me feeling like I'm ancient, like I'm a whole relic. So I know
Oh my
I felt like a relic. Cardi B is up here doing her thing, making her money. You know, she's somebody talking about I was your fan when I was 12. Girl,
right.
I got weak on the inside. But it was real cute to see them have that party. Like I said, in my head, only in my head, because I don't know them people. But in my head, I wanted to believe if they had knew me, they would have said, girl, you could come. Just put your icy hot on and come on. And I would have been so happy to hop in there with my knee taped up and sit down somewhere because I ain't shaking nothing. But it looked like we had a wonderful time.
Right.
Now, on another story on the lighter side, y'all, is now see, Tina, how you gonna do us like that? Queen Mermaid say nice and slow. That was the hit. Tina talking about how old is Spice? Why you gotta do us like that? Why we can't be 25, Tina? Come on. Come on now. Show us some love. Hey, Jacob Jennings. Oh, one of our fellas in the building. How you doing? Yes, honey. DT say Usher sang the songs felt like he was singing to me. Well,
I bet it's right, DT.
I say hi. Me too, sis. It's been a rough year. Thank you. I feel like I've been fighting in a war and lost. Yeah, oh, you make me wanna. Y'all remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Why I feel like we should have had his party over on Twitch where we could have bumped some music. But let me hush. Let me hush. Okay. So the next thing on the lighter side of the news, y'all, Boosie got arrested again.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. I didn't get the details. I think he said he was in jail and YFN Lucci was in there at the same time. And the reason why I say this is on the lighter side is because at this point, Boosie, don't nobody care.
No. You should have stayed in there. What'd you get out for?
Yeah, I mean, that's where you know.
No, you
I
going
can't
like
say it's
that.
where the money resides, but it's clearly where you reside. Look at Quasia talking about I got some ones. Where is my brother-in-law while you in here cutting up? Talking about you got some ones. Oh Lord, Chanel say dad is home. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alexis, he say, was he munching booty in jail? Oh my. Really?
You know, anything's possible. Because there's a reason he keep going back.
Hey, you know that's what they say about some of them fellas. I don't know. He just say, yes, Cardi told Spice at a award show that she was her inspiration and Ida was so elated and stoked. Yeah, but she didn't have to throw that 12 years old in there, man. That's some painful stuff. You don't just do me like that. Oh, I was 12. You know, y'all done caught me a couple times telling me how old y'all was when I was full grown. LEL say Boosie in jail. Boosie must have missed getting his Boosie touched. He ain't in there on accident. Y'all are cold-blooded. And I see
Not
that
at this point.
are out on the doggone porch tonight. So next up on the docket, Ken folks. Next up, Angie talking about he got a timeshare in jail. You know what? So I guess the rifles are still out. Jacob says, "Hey, I enjoy my freedom." Hey, some
I
people.
know that's right, Jacob.
Lord, look at DT talking about jail lovers. Boosie going to jail so he can live out that wet dream with Lil Nas. I'm picking the brain times 3. Say he stay in jail.
Instagram jail, regular jail. He just like that's what he like.
I guess he
That's
say
what they
any
like.
kind of
Yeah,
jail,
huh?
but he
I'm
ain't
sorry.
pick.
That's my bad. That's a strike. I'm sorry.
Ooh, I'm done. But yeah, man. So that's on the lighter side. Let's talk about Meek Mill because I'm gonna call that the lighter side because we got us a little dragging to do. Do y'all mind if we drag? Can we drag?
Okay, go.
Y'all in the chat, can we drag? Do y'all mind if we drag? Because if y'all say I can't drag, I won't drag. I'll behave.
We'll be good tonight.
I'll be good. If they tell me I can't drag, I won't drag. Lord Andrew say, who's Boosie? Child, nobody.
Oh,
Picking the brain say yes. Go ahead. Okay. Queen Mermaid pulled out all of the sniper rifles. Easy Breezy say drag away.
hey.
You just say child get the dragon. Well, it looks like the general consensus is that the girl can drag tonight. Y'all gonna let me drag? Y'all let me off my leash for one evening, one night only. Okay. So here's the thing. LEL said, when do we not drag on the front porch? Okay, well, then let's get into it then. Let's go ahead and do what we like to do over here on the porch, even though the people be acting up. Chanel D. Queen done went in the royal family emojis and pulled out the wig. Well, we gonna snatch a wig off of Meek Mills. We gonna snatch one off of Meek, because if you ask me, I'm tempted to believe that he done wore one or two or maybe even a few. Okay.
Oh,
a lady 747 say I started dragging with Queen Sugar, ma'am. I wasn't trying. Y'all set me up. Y'all set me up for that. So listen, Meek Mills, y'all know the story. You heard about it, right?
No, now what happened?
Well, this clown, this character, this buffoon, the town idiot, the town drunk, the village idiot, whatever you might want to call him, he decided that he was going to support an artist who decided to paint a very derogatory picture, including Black women in some very compromising positions, showing their breasts. And it wasn't even a good art. It wasn't even good artwork. Hey, Queena, getting ready to leave the plantation. Alexis said ugly album cover. I mean, it was hideous. Absolutely hideous. This ugly, chalky blue monstrosity, boxy looking cars. It almost looked like the pictures the little boys used to draw back when I was in middle school and stuff, when they would be like, oh, this is the car I'm going to get. And they drew these I can't even say cubists. It wasn't even cubists. These pictures of Black women with their breasts out, their butts out, all kind of whatnot. And
in the world
had one of them bent over, breast showing. I mean, it looked very primitive, very disgusting, and it was clearly derogatory. You know, for
and this is the album
women.
cover.
Right. So the problem is, not only did he do it, and the thing is, if you thought it was okay, the minute that they said, people let you know that this was offensive, instead of him to say, you know what, my mistake, I didn't think that would be offensive, I'll fix it. He doubled down, called it art, and now he's, he doing extra. He doing too much.
See.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, a lady 747 says a gay woman designed that hot mess. Right. Corinne say he's a man child. Well, let me tell you what I really think about me. Can I say what I really think about him?
Go ahead, get off your chest.
All right, because I'm dying to get it off my chest, right? So you willing, sir, to go toe-to-toe with every Black woman in America who's letting you know that this was clearly offensive. No, we don't care that it was drawn by a woman. No, we don't care that it was drawn by a gay woman. We have no likeness for that. But I feel like it's very telling that you want to bring that out is your reason for why you thought it was okay. As some of your biggest supporters for your nonsense was Killer Mike, who's married to somebody who's clear adjacent, and got darn Suki Hana, who just put out a whole porno video and called it a music video. So those are the people who saying it's okay for you to do what you do. But it's real funny that you don't have a problem degrading black women because after all, you've already degraded yourself. You have. Now after you went and dated Dick and Nicki Minaj, I almost called her something else. But they say that hooker running around here paying people to snatch down people's YouTube channels. So I ain't gonna go too deep because I'll be done, it is what it is. And then you ran up on her old man for him to beat your tail. Embarrassing. You sitting up there going back and forth with Drake. Embarrassing. You've done a lot of things that are real embarrassing. And we still waiting on you to put out music so that somebody actually knows one of your songs. I ain't never heard you on the radio. I ain't never heard nobody say, "Ooh, that new Meek album was fire." But the only time we hear your name is when it's attached to some controversy. Or should I say social media?
Because I was just want to say, I ain't know he had nothing coming out. Never. I ain't know he still exists.
But see, this is the problem. The problem is, Meek, I don't know a nice way to put this. You coochie as hell. You so hell bent on showing black women's private parts and degrading us. And even when people tell you that they find it offensive, you double down and you come on with it. But at the end of the day, you so adamant about showing black women's coochie because you are a coochie, sir. A big, the greasy one. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Completely, utterly, and completely. Completely, utterly, and totally. And your mother should be ashamed of you. She should be ashamed that she didn't cross her legs the day she had you.
Kill her.
Because this don't make no sense. When people tell you they're offended, they're offended. Simple and plain. But what bothers me is the minute that black women are offended, we got to try to write a whole dissertation and explain to you why we offended.
And it shouldn't take all that.
And it shouldn't take all that. But the fact that you double down, ain't nobody shocked. You are, sir, the village idiot. That's who you are, because you're not a rapper. I think we covered that long time back. You have nothing going on. Matter of fact, the most press you ever got was when you was dating Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
And that ain't hard to do. Hell, even Nas dated her. She dated him to try to get Remy Ma off her back with that Sheetha. It don't take much for her to date you. Hell, look who she married to now.
Thank you.
That part.com. So Meek Mills, sir, I'm not with this, we need to cancel him or whatever, because America has already shown us if you offend black women, they'll let you stay there. They will let you stay and continue to offend black women. But just for the record, it don't matter how many things you do to offend black women, it'll never give you a career, it'll never give you a hit record, it'll never give you bars, it'll never give you street cred, it'll never give you your manhood back. Because right now, you looking like you've been touched and not by an angel. But I'm going to let that go, Meek. I'm going to let that go. And we're going to let you go.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Meek. But next up. Netflix, y'all. Can we talk about Netflix for just about a minute?
Let's say done did now.
Let's get on in there. So apparently, y'all, the Netflix CEO said he doubled down. They say they ain't taking, hey, Latavia, they not taking Dave Chappelle's special down off of the platform. Not only. Well, see, they was mad because they said that he said something that was transphobic, homophobic.
And he didn't.
Say now is a phobic this and a phobic that.
He didn't. They tried to take him in words out of context because he spoke how he felt.
But you're not allowed to do that. You're supposed to write down every joke you want to tell and get permission before you speak. And then they get mad when you speak without their permission. See, all this is white supremacy with a skirt on. That's all it is. Period, point blank. White male privilege with a skirt on. And I said it. And call it what you want to. They get on my nerves. I listened to what the man said. I didn't want to hear this. I didn't want to hear the special. I got the word for word of what the man said, not read. It was not homophobic. It was not transphobic. He simply told the truth and then gave his opinion. So first of all, leave that man alone. Second of all, big ups to Netflix. Because get this. They said that all of the transgender Netflix employees All 12 of them is going to walk out on October 20th. Now, here's the thing. Let's see if it make a difference at all. Let's see if Netflix even care that they walked out.
All right, I hope not.
I doubt they're going to care. See, this is the danger when you hear people start saying stuff like gay is the new black. Be careful that they don't start treating like black folks. Because, see, when we get mad, don't nobody care. So we going to see if it's really the new black or if it's the same old gay. Because if it's the new black, you going to walk out. They're going to hire somebody else in your spot, and then they're going to move around. Let me see what y'all say in the chat. Alita say people are so sensitive nowadays. Yes, they are, sis. They too sensitive.
Yes.
Yes. Queen Mermaid say, good, they need to keep it up. They already paid them. Yeah, they done put out all that doggone money. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about Dave should have stayed in Africa with his Muslim family. No, he should have came right on back and gave these people hell over here. Andrew, not all 12 of them. Yeah, all 12 of them. Y'all walk out together, see what happens. Right. Queen Mermaid said that Seinfeld on Netflix. I believe so. Hey, Iridescent. Thank you. But child, you know they don't care. It's still white supremacy in a skirt. That's all it is. I'm telling you. So it's just so funny. So when we speak on that, let's go on over. So you know they done went on RHOP. You know they stay in the middle of the gossip. Them girls know how to stay in social media gossip. So y'all know they saying Mia flat out saying that the girl saying that she's handsome is transphobic. Somebody let me know how something can be transphobic against a woman. You done gave birth to children, ma'am. You're not trans. Look
exactly.
Trans. See, this is what I'm talking about. Huh?
I'm sick of these people and these words they keep making up as times go along. Where all this phobic stuff come from? Last thing I heard was phobic was when you were scared of spiders.
Child, those are the actual phobias from the actual medical references. This is stuff people making up. First, it was the transphobic, homophobic. I've heard fat phobic. I've heard all kind of phobics. They get on my nerves with a phobic, and the phobic means fear. And ain't nobody scared of no trans people and nobody else. Just stop the mess. But not because the girl called her handsome. Oh, she's transphobic. She's not transphobic. What she is a plagiarist. Because Gabor was the one that called Mia handsome, and what she did was stole his joke and didn't pay for it. Now that makes her a plagiarist, but absolutely not transphobic. How the hell is she transphobic when she's talking about a woman?
Thank you.
What does that have to do with trans? Thank you, Alexis. She reaching with them big old hands she got. Now I got jokes. All right, there you go. And say, okay, so they don't want them to pull Seinfeld down after one of the actors said a racist rant. Miss me. Right, yeah, Michael Richards lost his mind. I mean, got a bit with it. But yeah, like I was saying, so they're really trying to run with this narrative, and it's so irritating that we got to end up defending somebody that most of us don't even like, because they sitting up here with a whole fake narrative. Adele, yeah, they be watching, and then they turn around and get mad and be trying to fight with Perry and stuff. And then Gabor was the one who called that woman handsome. I just called her Edward James almost. And so she stole Gabor's joke and used it, and then they turn around like, oh, it's transphobic. Andrew said, trying to say Mia is trans. How does that make her transphobic? Please make it make sense.
Yeah, they need to pay Gabor.
Thank you. She need to pay him. DT say Daddy's a little good girl. Sandy Cheeks Candace copying Gabor. He better be paid for it. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to pay my little brother immediately. Andrew say it's not her fault that she got man hands. See, at the end of the day, it's all just jokes. And the fact that she tried to turn it into something like that, I feel like that should let anybody know that this heifer has an agenda. And her agenda is to use whatever buzzwords, whatever inflammatory language that she can lay those big catcher's mitts on to try to point at, to try to blow dog whistles to run these people, an entire group of people, after one black woman. You got a lot of nerve. That's why I don't deal with them clear adjacent folks like that.
Man,
And she definitely clear adjacent because it looks like from the picture that her father was a clear Hispanic man. So she's
ooh,
definitely clear adjacent.
that's why she feel privileged. Okay.
Bam. That is exactly why she getting privileged. That's exactly why they running around trying to pretend like this big horse of a girl is a victim. And she's being, attacked by somebody the size of a Oompa Loompa.
Mm,
She ain't bit more disturbed by that little bitty barking chihuahua than the man in the moon. It
right.
is disgusting. Egypt say I might have to go check Secret Squirrel about that money. Yeah, she need to come through with that chain. She stole that. Mia
That's it.
James, almost Pufferfish Thornton, may not be a man, but she acts and looks like Squidward. Yes, handsome Squidward when he had that statue made. Lel say Mia forgot that just because she looks in the mirror and see a drag queen don't mean she really is one. Thank you.
Mm,
Cut the crap.
clever.
Thank you. Queen Mermaid say, Chris, stop stealing from the royal family and not giving credit. Please don't make us make a trip to Potomac. Girl, that man gonna come marching out the woods again with a clean apron on. Don't do it.
Oh, goodness.
Quasia say, is her makeup gonna get better? Girl, which one? Because both of them got bad makeup. One of them looked like she painted up to be a squirrel, and the other one looked like she got stucco on her face.
Dang.
Say it's true. Whenever Mia come on the screen, I want to grab a saddle and yeah, get up. It's the truth. Ain't no way you scared of that girl.
Constantly, I'll be right back.
Okay, boo. Queen of Tea Cheesecake says, I will need for Bigfoot Mia to sit down. We all need her to sit down. We all need her to sit down. This is ridiculous. You say Jolly Green Giant catch a mid-hair for you. Y'all are rough. The porch is rough. This is a rough place to be.
But that's all right. That's how the world used to be. They get too sensitive. Can't say nothing no more.
Okay, Nacho Twins mama says Candace did not make this any easier on herself. She made comments about Riley Knox, one of Monique's besties, that was lame enough for some folks to conflate. But hold on, let's talk about that. Because I remember that when she made the comments referring to Riley as he. Now, that you could say, I'm not going to say transphobic. It was insensitive and it was bigoted and it was rude. And that was wrong. Now that I was on board with. But you know why they didn't make a whole big stink about that? Because Riley Knox is still black. But now that it's this clear adjacent heifer that just happens to have hands that look like satellite dishes and feet that look like she wear the box instead of the doggone shoe. Now all of a sudden, oh, this is the problem. This is transphobic. Mimi say Mia look like her Mia face looked like the popcorn ceiling. Yes.
Dang.
Yes. Stucco. I said it. I stand by it. It makes no sense. So, Lord, Christina Bassett should go remove that crusty and dusty beard. It does look like it should be surgically removed. Mia ain't smart. She's not smart at all. She's a weird little empty-headed duck lip heifer. However, she's smart enough to know to play on black people and their colorism and the LGBTQ and their sensitivities and their willingness to respond to a dog whistle anytime, day or night. Now that's what ticks me off. Nacho Twins mama say absolutely. Mia and the catcher mitts cannot be touched. Right. But when that heifer tried it with Riley, where was the outcry? Please, somebody make it make sense. Nobody said anything about it. It was too convenient to keep attacking Monique because you had her being darker, Monique being darker, but Monique was behaving that was in a fashion that was more stereotypically, presenting as a black woman. Candace turned to a black Karen last season. So it was easy. Okay, we got black behaving like a Karen, black behaving black. So let's attack black behaving black. But see, now since she's under fire, we're going to pretend like what went on with Riley didn't happen at all. Because that wasn't a problem, of course, because Riley is black. Okay, Vita clown and Vita said Rice Krispies. Child, that's that. Y'all, you know what? I'm gonna stop. I almost said Star Crunch, but I'm not gonna get in on that. Not getting in on that. Face looking like Pop Rocks. See? I ain't doing it. I'm gonna let y'all do it. Christina Bassett toe jams. Lord, here go. The only time Sandy Cheeks Candace thinks properly is when Christina Bassett dirty toes are in her. Oh my Lord.
Oh, goodness.
Well, she clearly obsessed with feet, and that much we do know. Now, why that girl is obsessed with feet is what I'm trying to figure out. Picking the brain say Mia learning how to make her mark on TV. Yeah, she making a mark on TV and she making a big skid mark on life, and she getting on my nerves. I don't like that blowing dog whistles at black women. I don't care whether I like them or not. It's a real good way for me not to like you. Now, I was really feeling bad.
Sorry.
Hey, country mama, I was feeling bad for her because of how production played her. Because they zoomed in on her face and made her look like she was a full moon, craters and all. I did. I felt bad because I was like, they ain't have to play that girl like that because from a distance you can't really see it, especially if they go back and airbrush a little bit, touch up a little bit. But they just had to go head on and play her out. Hey G darling, and they did her wrong, and I felt bad. Yes, girl, asphalt, hot asphalt at that. So, I was all set to feel bad for this girl, but her behavior is disgusting. And I find it disgusting because too many people are acting like they don't see what she doing. Lord, she say looking like the rough side of the mountain. Yes, girl, skid mark. Good old skid mark. And then let me say something else about this trifling husband, right? She gonna bring up, y'all, 10-year-old tweets from Candace that we talked about last year. You remember that? Talking about the 10-year-old tweets that she made about some gay gentleman at her job or whatever it was. And they talked about it. She got drugged. She apologized. She did an interview. She did a few interviews. Went on an apology tour. You know how they have to do when they mess up. And it's done. So she's like, well, my stripper past was 10 years ago too. But here's the difference. Okay, Edward, or Mr. Almost, or is it Mr. James Almost? Let me just go ahead and tell you the difference. The difference is whatever that girl put in her tweets 10 years ago, she not still talking about it, and Dern Show ain't using it for a storyline on the show. You, on the other hand, Mr. James Almost, you use the fact that you was a stripper as part of your storyline. You bring it up frequently, and your husband brought it up and was talking about it in front of the women, and so were you when y'all was over there drinking and going on. So much so that your husband talks about now that when y'all go, it's your idea, and you go get the girls and bring them to him. So you talk about the stripping. Okay, the problem is you wanted them women to be intimidated and impressed. Instead, they were disgusted, confused, and amused by the fact that you talking about you was stripping in a darn evening gown with peekaboos. Girl, bye.
Oh, goodness.
You was popping coochie is what you was doing. Like the girl said, she called you a night crawler because that's what y'all. And you just happened one night to crawl into the right bed and you came up. And ain't nobody blaming you. But watch yourself. Talking about easy on your girl, Mia, honey. You should have told Andrew Mack, I love you, but you should have told life to be easy on your girl, Mia. Yeah, you could have told a laser resurfacer to be easier on your girl. You could have told her plastic surgeon to be easy on your girl. That's all I'm saying. Matter of fact, you could have told an ugly stick to be easy on her. It's a whole lot of people you could have told to be easy and left Nitra out of that part of the conversation. Hey, Karen Fraser, how you doing? That's all I'm saying. What you not gonna do while I'm watching is blow dog whistles at black women like we don't see you and them hoes in your face, Swiss cheese. We see you. That's all I'm saying. You have been seen. You wanted to be seen. Production played you, and we all see you. We all see you. Now, mind you, I don't know why Candace is obsessed with this girl's feet. That's a story for another day. I want somebody to find out what is going on with Secret Squirrel and her foot obsession. I didn't know she was obsessed with feet until this season. Have you ever heard her talk about somebody's feet like that?
Sound like she got a foot fetish to me.
It sounds like it because every time she mentioned this girl, it's feet, 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 feet. Now, this is the problem. The problem I got is if Mia want to go back at Candace, you have too much ammunition. Like there's so many things you could do. Now, if you're not smart enough to know how to clap back at somebody as elementary and pedestrian as Candace, just say so. Don't be out here blowing dog whistles trying to set a community against one black girl. Don't do that. Don't try it, hooker. Don't
Right.
try it. The fact that you had the nerve to talk about she transphobic. Girl, you could say she got foot fetishes. You could say she's a liar, a loudmouth. You could say she's a mama's girl. She's out of control. She's married to a dust. You could say that she keeps painting up like a squirrel, like she in Cirque du Soleil, but you ain't never seen her on the highway. It's a lot you could say. You could talk about the fact that her clothes is in garbage bags and she barely got furniture in that big old house. You could talk about the fact that when you walk in there, it's still an echo because she ain't furnished the place. But instead of you clapping back appropriately, instead you trying to blow dog whistles. Mind you, you tried to clap at a scholar and she hadn't done nothing to you. And when she clapped back, then you talking about, oh, you talking about people, mama is too far, but you had her mama name coming out your mouth. Not the name, but you mentioned her mother. See, that's why I say I don't, them clear adjacent people, y'all better watch them. That's all I'm saying. Because sometimes clear adjacent got full clear behavior. And that's exactly what she giving me. And it's really, it's plucking at my nerves because I don't really do them Karens. That's all I'm saying. I don't really do them Karens. I ain't never ran into one in real life because I guess the Lord don't want me to act up. So, you know, it is what it is. However, that's what she's giving me. This is clear woman behavior. Attack people and then try to weaponize your tears against black folks. Girl, we see you. And we know you a girl, you gave birth. Ain't no trans. Just because you looking like a man. It don't mean that you weren't born one. Cut the crap. Mrs. James almost. Anyway, off of that, because I just had to get it out there. She was doing something to my nerves that just wasn't right. So next up, we got Wendy Williams. Y'all, you know, we've been sending love and support and positive vibes and good wishes for Wendy. But let's talk about Wendy, y'all. Now, I don't know how true it is. I think it's pretty much confirmed or whatever. But they saying her show coming back without her. I guess, you know, until she feels better. And it's starting to look like, you know, whenever she feel better, she'll be back. But for right now, it's like Wendy need a little break. So I hope she getting better. I hope she taking the time to do what she need to do for her. And but they said in the middle of this, now the report is out that all this here going on, but she done went and bought her a $4.5 million house in the middle of all this happening with the show. Ain't that interesting? Oh, and you know who else got a house? You know they say Quavo bought Cardi B a house in the Dominican Republic for her birthday.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. Must be nice.
They buy each other big gifts. They buy each other big gifts. I think that's cute because they married, so it's all both of theirs together.
Right.
But yeah, they say Wendy got her a $4.5 million mansion in the middle of all her sickness and everything else going on.
So how sick is she?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. LEL say can she hang up the phone? Let it go. She need to retire. She probably does, but she may really love what she do. You know what I'm saying? When you work and you like to work, sometimes it's very hard to just stop working. It's hard. Some of us are accustomed to getting up before the chickens get up and running 100 miles an hour. Maybe I'm just talking about me, like a chicken with my head cut off. But maybe that's not Wendy's story. But Wendy act like she likes to work. You know, Christian laughing because y'all know I love to work. I be complaining, fussing, passing out, limping, hopping, and still going, and it wouldn't stop for anything. So I'm not gonna begrudge her that. Maybe she just not ready to stop working yet.
Yeah, it might be the case.
Okay. Queen Mermaid said, a shame and a scandal. They can run reruns and have guest hosts. Mm-hmm. I'm trying not. Angie talking about I'll buy you a Barbie playhouse. Well, you know what? I want a dollhouse, but I don't want a Barbie playhouse. It was one that I had as a kid, and my mom was so anal. Like I could only play with it every now and then when she said so, and I had to put it in a box when I was through playing with it every time. After a while, I just got tired of asking to take it out of the box and set it up. And then she sat there and told me what I could and couldn't do with the thing. I just didn't want it no more.
He said, I didn't want to play with no more.
A lady 747 say that probably chump change for Wendy. But yeah, she needs to work on herself right now. I'm sure it is chump change for her. But we know that's got to be a very nice house. 4.5 million. I'm sure it's not like a sprawling, 100-acre manor or something crazy like that. But for 4.5 million, y'all know that's a pretty penny, and it's probably a real pretty house. Keeping it real. Say, you see, I need a tranquilizer, Mr. T to rest. Oh my God, from the 18. Y'all remember that? They used to give B a tranquilizer to get him on a plane. Y'all gonna have to hit me with a trank to put me down. What you say? Cheetahs buy the best gifts. Ooh, child. How come I didn't never get a cheetah that knew how to buy me a big old house like that? Good Lord. Say, I was that kind of mama. Okay, Red Label in the building. Say, hey, she needs to spray myself with that off before I came to sit on the porch. You know the mosquitoes be coming for me. That's because you red. They like that red skin, Keaton. Chanel say Nene Leaks would be a good fill-in for Wendy's show. Probably would. But now let me tell y'all about that. Linnell was up there trying to send messages to the network and stuff, trying to see if they was gonna let her, host that show. Now I don't know, y'all. I don't think Linnell would be a good fit. But
I like Linnell, but that ain't for her though.
Yeah, I like Linnell too, but no, ma'am. She bought a penthouse. Girl, them nice penthouses do be expensive. I can imagine it's a nice one. For 4.5 million, it better be a nice one, and it ought to come with somebody to scrub my windows.
I was just gonna say, let me find out she trying to get Kim back.
Child, you know that man ain't coming back. He say he with his soulmate. Hey, GG Cloud. Say, what about Tamar on the window show? Now, Tamar would be good on there.
Yeah.
She would. She would. Yes, the head sniper is in the building. Miss Mimi has entered the chat, honey. Nacho Twins mama said, I love Lunell, but it's a no. Thank you. I do too. I love her so much, but no, honey.
Yeah, no, it's not for everybody.
Queen Mermaid say, now Lunell has too many curves and too much cleavage for daytime TV. And you got that right. You got that right, honey. All right. Tamar would be wonderful. She really would. Tamar be good with that. She buy nice wigs sometimes.
Yeah, so that's more her speed.
Yeah, and it wouldn't confuse the people because Tamar wears a good blonde wig. Wendy wears blonde wigs. I ain't gonna say they good, which has always been shocking because you got all that money, but them wigs be tragic. PLEL say Wendy should gift the show to Nene and hang up the phone. But she ain't gonna do that because when Nene was slated to get her a talk show, Wendy Williams was the one that stopped that bag. Right. Mm-hmm. Now they ain't finna let Kaya on no daytime television. They barely get that thing out of her house.
They don't even let her on YouTube half of the time.
X. See, this is the thing. I think they say she recovering. Lunell, the human potato head, God forgive me. Listen, don't bring the Lord into this, JC. You got into that on your own. And you're going to have to get yourself out of that. I'm just saying. Lord say, can we talk about them tennis shoes and ball gowns Wendy was wearing? It's a no. Listen, that girl is going through it with them feet. You said, well, her house at, I don't know. Queen Mimi said that it's a penthouse, so it might be still in New York. It would be nice if they would, but I don't know if they would. And Wendy got anything to say about it, it ain't gonna be Nene. Because you know how she did Nene when she was supposed to be that girlfriend. She turned on her, set that clear woman after her to tell lies, talking about French Montana was messing with her. Like, child, please stop. Queen Mermaid said Wendy got Kim Zolciak wigs, and I'm dead on that one. I'm dead. Okay, it's in New York, but I'm so dead. Why Kim Zolciak wigs? Why? Just
Horrible.
why? Why? Because Kim Zolciak has some wigs that look like they came off of Barbie dolls. They look so synthetic and plastic. It was sad.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, that's why it was so epic when Nene said, "You just a low down monkey with a wig on." That thing took me out. Listen, Nene was good TV. I don't care what nobody say. And you know they trying to circulate them rumors that she going back to RHOA. But it's like, come on, man. I pray she don't. That's all I can
I
say.
doubt it, and I hope not.
I hope she don't. They want her to come film with Marlo to help her, I guess, help them. They just need help. Whether it's help her,
Period.
help them, help the network, help America. They just want her to come back because that show is in the toilet and it's circling the drain. It's going down. Lord, this girl say her wigs look like they could spontaneously combust. More like Party City wigs. Listen, the girl trying to heal, y'all. Nika, hey girl, y'all ain't gonna let her heal. Y'all ain't gonna let her heal. For real. Let y'all choose peace for the wigs. Choose peace for the wigs. Because the girl is healing. If she hear the jokes about her wig, she might get sicker. And I don't want that on our conscience. Can we not? I'm just saying, peace for the wigs, please. Lord, look at Queen Mermaid. I guess it's a no on peace. She said Rolling Ray wigs. Really, Rolling Ray? Oh, LEL say Nene could buy her a house in Potomac, though. The rating would be through the roof. Nene would be done clown them heifers all the way to hell and back. Mia would be crying. All them cradles in her face would be full of. Jesus say Marlo and Tammy Roman been hanging out lately. Marlo better watch it with Tammy. Tammy will pop you.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Wendy Sally? Stevie Wonder? Oh my. Thank you for saying it for me, Chanel DeQuee. Oh my. Red Label says she'll be all right if Snood took those implants out. You know what? If she take them out, he would. I don't know why he said Snood, honey. I don't know who Snood is. Red Label might have a red cup in his hand, you know. But if she took them implants out, because people saying they making her sick, but Wendy has said clearly, y'all, that she is not taking them out. Oh, you meant to say she. See, I told you he had a red cup. Now your twins' mama say they done chose violence. They done chose violence against the wigs. The wigs ain't hurt nobody. Mimi say, I don't want to hear about Candy opening up another Golden Corral.
Oh my goodness.
Mimi gonna send me to bed. Listen, if I shut the porch down early, it's because of Mimi. Mimi is gonna send me to bed. She said she don't want to hear about Candy opening another Golden Corral. Because listen, when they don't have no stories, that's what happens. Candy just opened up another rib shack or chicken sandwich hut or whatever them things is she keep opening. That the people complaining about the bad food and pet and failing health inspections.
Right.
Say, I love Tammy. She'll pop a trick fast. Right. That's why I say Marlo taking her life in her hands. Now, you know, Marlo say she got them hands, and I believe with them girls out of St. Pete, they pretty legit. But, you know, Tammy swing them things, too. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Friday night fights if it don't work out. But being real, because, you know, Marlo got the habit to, you know, flip-flop on a sister. You can't be flipping on Tammy. That might not go right. You know, you got to be careful. Red Label say, I'm typing too fast, LOL, and autocorrect wants to be disobey this evening. You blaming auto, I'm blaming the cup. Is that a solo cup you holding? Is that a solo cup you holding? That's all I want to know. Now, if that's a solo cup, let me know. JC talking about sure, Red Label. Happy to be happy, say not Golden Corral. Yes, honey, that's what they say. She said she don't want to see Candy open there another one. Lord, Ronnie say Mimi Golden Corral pass health inspections though. Yeah, that's violence. Marlo is an Aquarius. She is. But Marlo, she'll get the flipping and flopping. You got to be careful when somebody got, their hands quick.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, here you go, Aqua Gang, Gang, Gang. Okay, I see y'all. I see y'all. Red Label say I had to switch from my phone to my computer. I know that's right. I ain't mad at you, cuz. Switch out. Switch out.
You
Say, yeah,
said you had to not
play.
gonna put that.
Okay, yeah. Don't, because I'm gonna blame it on the solo cup. Hold on. How they say it? Blame it on the juice. Okay,
Alcohol.
right.
Hey.
Alita say, yeah, Tammy don't play. I remember her back in the 90s on MTV Real World. Yeah, Tammy been beating people tail for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Corrine say, y'all, I need a good quality wig. Can you recommend somebody where I can buy a good quality wig from? Now I'm gonna tell you from what I've seen. Don't go buy one from Karen Huger. That's all I'm gonna say. They not bad, but I don't think they're gonna last real good from the one I seen from the person that I know personally that bought one. Um, she's Happy Hair. They got good wigs. Um, who else got good? You know what? The girl that's in my description box that I get my eyelashes from, she sell real good hair. So if you go to the in my description box, I think it's right before you get to my Amazon wish list. The lady that sell my eyelashes, click on her and look through her stuff. You talking about not tonight, Lord? Oh, what? Yeah, what? Talking about not tonight? He just say it's the red cup, bro. I'm telling you. That's his superpower. Say, is that red label in the profile pic? That's him. That is the red label. But just not Party City. Yeah, don't go get no wigs in Party City. But on the real, if you're looking for a good wig, that girl that sells my lashes, she sells real good wigs. I wouldn't even fool you. Lord, it looked like a mannequin. Oh man, oh man, oh man. And just say they Medicare wigs. I can't. First of all, I didn't even know Medicare was distributing wigs. Now, I knew you could get you a walker through Medicare, a bedside commode, a shower chair. Now Medicare giving out wigs. Is that what we going with?
Hey, anything's possible.
Anything's possible. God bless America. Okay. Boo boo, you late. She said, wait, Karen sell wigs? I forgot. But still, she just graduated from Dust Bunnies and Bird's Nest. She don't need to be selling. Well, the guy that was there was at her party last season, when she let Monique come before the girls came or whatever and had a drink with her. He's the one that's making the wigs. I think they call him the
Mm.
hair doctor or the weave doctor or the wig doctor, some kind of doctor. But they look nice. But I'm just saying, if you want a good wig that you can wash and condition and use and reuse and good for dyeing and stuff, I don't know. I'm just saying, I saw it with my own eyes. I would suggest it. Gigi say Karen wigs is like $4.99, right? And that's a decent price if it was
And
different.
you can't wash it?
You can wash them, but I'm just saying, like, just from what I know of hair,
Mm.
I don't, I'm just saying they look suspect. That's all I'm gonna say. They don't look bad, but they not $4.99 quality. That's all I'm saying. They look nice enough. They look nice enough, and the colors ain't true. So it's like if you order a 613 from her, it's gonna look more. It's gonna look closer to a 27.
No.
Right. The colors ain't true. So if you get that 613, you're gonna have to tone it. You might have to do like a bleach bath and tone it to get to the 613. It ain't gonna already be there.
Yeah, see now, that's defeating the purpose.
That's all I'm saying. You say yeah, for cancer patients and alopecia insurance will cover wigs. Oh, y'all taught me what I didn't know. That's why I say I didn't know that.
Well, I knew that, but that ain't her issue.
Right, right. We got love for you. We got you. Oh, we're less than a week away. All right, all right. Let us know about the
All
lunch party. We're
right.
gonna fall through. Gigi
That
said
field trip.
that's what I'm saying. They not quality for the price. They're not. They're decent. They decent wigs. It's not gonna look like you went to the hair store and bought it for $20, but it's not $4.99. Lord, look at Nika. Squirrel, rabbit, and raccoon blend. See, we finna get off this topic because y'all is killing me. It's gonna make me shut down early. Y'all crazy. Lord, look at Vita. Straw broom. Girl, that's the kind Wendy Williams was whittling on. Let me not say that. We had peace for the wigs. Because Wendy
No,
trying
see,
peace for the wigs. Peace for the wigs. We not doing it. Y'all not gonna suck me into that tonight. So the last person to slide across the porch, y'all, and this is not bad really on him, but yeah, and Janika crazy. Squirrel, rabbit, and raccoon blend. That's gonna be right up there, y'all, with PCP, and you know it. So dig, right? Kyrie Irving, you know we gotta talk about it because people been doing a lot. Mimi say a tree mouse wig. I'm through. That just made my head itch. Oh man. Between Nika and Mimi, somebody help me. But anyhow, Kyrie responded to people dragging his name all up and down the internet. You know, people like Shaq, this idiot who was running around trying to pretend to be a sheriff, and you know, like boy, you tried to play a genie in a movie. Like I can never take you serious. He's a whole clown. So it wasn't just him; it was other people. And Kyrie was like, you know, I gotta respond. Y'all saying stuff, dragging my name, doing this stuff all out in public, where my family can hear about what you're saying. Like, I really respect him for speaking up and speaking out. Y'all know I'm a proponent for sometimes just let it go. But I also understood why he felt like now I have to say something because of how they going about it. Now, what's messed up is you had Uncle Luke even had sense enough to recognize that what they doing is wrong. Now, Luke said, I think it was a tweet where Luke actually said, women have rights to their bodies. Why doesn't Kyrie? And I think that's a real good question. Why doesn't this man have rights to his body? Why are they dragging him over the rights to his own body?
does he want to do what them people tell him to do, like that, like he been doing, honestly. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, and then honestly and truly, it's getting to the point women ain't got rights over their body neither no more.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Some of these little side agendas, some subsets of the society and all these different labels they're coming up with, I feel like all that stuff is a way to circumvent your human rights.
It is. It's
The
all
whole
it is.
purpose. Kind of say, oh no, Corrine said, oh Lord, what did I start? Don't blame yourself, girl. They act like this every day. But that really made me feel bad. So I'm sending prayers and support out for Kyrie Irving. That boy don't deserve what he getting just because he stood up for his rights. Just because he said, you gave me a contract, I did not give you my whole life. And let's be honest about the fact that contract had nothing about the jab in it. That was not in the contract you signed. So you don't get to change the nature of a contract just to fit your political agenda. I feel like what they're doing is wrong, and I don't really care how nobody feel about that. I just feel like it's wrong. And anybody with a brain and common sense knows that it's wrong to take somebody's livelihood because you can't control them.
Right.
Okay? Yes, Queen Mermaid infringing on people's human rights. And that's where I got a problem. So anyway, that's all the gossip I got. Ain't got no more. It's time for the back porch question. If y'all want to hear a back porch question, now we ready to talk about the grown folks conversation. Let me get a one if we go into the back porch, or let me get a two if y'all want to go to bed. I'm gonna leave it up to you. What y'all want to do? One for the back porch, two for the pillow. Cause y'all know I might not go to sleep, but I will put my feet up. Who them ones coming? God almighty.
Don't
You,
speak too
you see they throw them in there. They was like, nope,
soon.
going down. Well, in honor of the back porch, we got to put the link out there, give everybody a chance, because people be having stuff to say they want to weigh in.
Gotta get out there, man. Got on the
Yeah,
arm
and
and get up their chest. No,
yeah, we gotta be fair. We gotta be fair because you know this is that people really be wanting to talk about. You know what I'm starting to think, Crystal? I think they come here listening to my big mouth with gossip just so they can get to the back end. So we can
yeah,
talk about the grown folks stuff. Let me find out that's what y'all doing.
you already know your sister.
That's a doggone shame. That's messed up. Well, it ain't messed up. It's pretty funny. Oh wow. Excuse me, y'all.
All right, take your time.
I don't know what happened. It's like I got strangled. Ooh, child. Let me find out what is going on with me being strangled. Mm.
Am I echoing, Samika?
Yeah, you are a little bit.
Let me take this out.
You back?
Okay, so what about now?
It sounds a whole lot better now. I don't know what you did, but I think it worked.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here is the first scenario, first question for the back porch. Now, this one I didn't get from the Love and Relationship group. It came from 97.9 in here in Houston. It came up on the air. I heard lots of interesting comments, so I'm bringing it to y'all. So, the person in question is a single mother with 3 children. And what she's saying is what happened was I think the baby's father actually brought the information for the public to consume. So basically the baby's father, one of the baby's fathers, spent 97.9 the box. That's right. So he spent $500 in clothing for his child. The other 2 children, their fathers did not buy clothing for the school year. The baby's mother then took that child's clothing and sold them and bought Goodnight Corrine, took the child's clothing and sold them and bought clothes for the other children. Also, this father bought a cell phone for his child, and she took the phone because she said it was too expensive for the child to have, and even let the other child take it and use it when they were going on a field trip.
Not his child, but another child.
On her other 2 children in the house.
Okay.
And her reasoning for it was she was trying to say that it's not fair that he did that for his child and not for the other 2 children in the house. Now, I'm not going to give y'all my opinion just yet. I want to know what y'all got to say about this first, because there were people who were saying, on different sides of the fence. Some people were saying, oh, if you do for one, you have to do for all, but that's not, let me shut up with my opinion. But that's what they were saying. And they were saying that the mother was right to do what she did, because the other children would feel bad because this child had more privilege or had more things. And of course, there were people who were clearly saying that was wrong and that was low down and dirty, because then that child that you took from, you're not thinking about how they feel. And if they feel like they're being punished for something that it's not their fault, why should that child have to be punished because their father is actually doing what he's supposed to do, and the other children's fathers are not doing what they're supposed to do? Okay. The other element would be, why is she not going after those other children's dads to help her if in fact she's in that much trouble that she needs help with those other 2 children? And the question for me would be, why would it be that man's responsibility to take care of those children And if you think that they should, like, why or what do y'all think about it? What's your opinions? Feel free to hit the link and come tell us, or you can type and I'll read for you. JC said that's
Yeah.
terrible. Why did the mother do that? She claimed that the other children needed clothes and she didn't want that child to have that much more than the other siblings. Okay. Red Label say, first off, where's the other father? That's what I said. Lel said there was no reason to take the cell phone. That's insane. Life is unfair. If she wanted it to be fair, she should have opened her legs. She should. I guess you're saying she shouldn't have opened her legs for multiple men. I'm sorry. I agree. I ain't gonna say you wrong. You right. Queen B say the BYTCH dead A wrong and disrespectful to his child. He doesn't have to do nothing for those other kids. They are not his responsibility, period. With a T.
I agree.
Yeah, right. Red Label say if that's the case, give him custody so he can take care of his child. Now that's one that I think she's probably not going to do, because if he's willing to put out money and take care of his child, that means she's probably dependent on that check coming in that house.
No.
And chances are spending it on those other children, which once it's in her house, in her hands, she can do what she want to do. But that's another element. Gigi says, first thing is choose your children's fathers wisely. Yes, or how about wait till you marry and have your children with your husband?
True.
Or is that too old-fashioned? I'll shut up.
No, it's true.
Queen Mermaid says, so the petty will begin. He'll start keeping what he buys at his place. Right. And you kind of feel like I feel like he probably should. If this lady gonna actually go to the extent of selling the child's clothing. That was mean, I think. I think that was very mean. And I think it was abusive to that child. You know, she's going to end up having resentment toward her other siblings when she shouldn't have to have that feeling. She's going to resent them because my daddy is doing right by me and you punish me by taking my things.
Yeah, and it's instant. I can't have nothing because of y'all.
Right. That's exactly what's going to end up happening. And that kind of thing makes me nervous because kids need their siblings. Chances are usually mama and daddy die long before your siblings do. So if there's bad blood, once mama and daddy is gone, what exactly do you plan to do?
Exactly.
And that's what I wanted to know, Tina. Is she working? If she is working, she can't be working full time, or at least at one point she wasn't, because you know how to sell clothes.
And even if she was or if she wasn't, you know that those other kids' fathers are not in their life, so therefore you pick up that slack, not him.
Yeah, so it's not his responsibility to not make a difference. Right. That's on her. I feel like if she felt like it was that big of a difference, then the best thing and the smartest thing to do would have been to go and buy the same things, or at least something that looks like the same quantity for those other kids so they wouldn't feel bad.
Exactly.
Gigi said she could have bought them clothes with her money. The question is, did she have money? Yeah, it was real disturbing. Like when I was hearing it, but there were people who were trying to say they understood her point of view. I really didn't.
I don't.
I didn't understand her point of view at all. Yeah, Gigi say I agree. Marriage, then the baby carriage. Right. Don't put the cart before the horse. 2 days a week he'll be sharp, and 5 days a week he'll be dusty. Right. I can't begin to express how I feel. Wouldn't be nice. Close your legs. I agree. Now, Lel say, I believe the father can take the mother to court for that, and he should. I agree. Ooh, say, yep, and he should keep copies and receipts. It is what it is. Yeah, that's bad. But mothers, some of these moms do stuff like that. Lord, look at Queen Mermaid. She said she better get a gown and go work at that club like Mia.
Make it do what it do.
Yeah, you might want to. We talking about 3 children.
True.
He tried to spell it. 3 children. So the guy takes care of his one child. He only has one child in her house. The other 2 children, whatever he does for that kid, she will take it away and try to spread it amongst the other children rather than allowing that child to have the gifts that her dad bought her. Kia say that she is dead a wrong. The child's father is not responsible for the other children. It's not his fault. The other daddies are trash. It's true. So see, when
Mm-hmm.
stuff like this, it always begs the question because you have some people that really will do that. Now, my ex's family, I remember there was a whole big scandal, and it wasn't like a baby daddy, baby mama situation. It was literally where a relative had taken in children. And so, because the parent had ended up being incarcerated or what have you, three baby
Mm.
daddies red label.
He
And
said that.
so the cousin took him in, but then she started having children after she took those children in. So when the grandparents would be like, "Okay, cuz I appreciate you so much," try to hand her a little change and then want to buy presents and do things for their grandchildren with who was living with a cousin. It's not even like it was a stranger. She would not allow them to do that unless they did for her children too. So
Uh,
people do stuff like that. They do. And it's like in their mind, they feel like it's justified, but it causes all kinds of problems.
he do.
Like, seriously, I've seen it a couple times. And then someone else that was close to me, like literally the mom, because the daddy didn't know to take the tags off the clothes, she literally saw what stores he bought them at and took them back for a refund and got the money.
Yeah, and I've heard it plenty of times.
Right. So then once he was told to take the labels off, then he knew to take the labels off. And then they ended up telling him, cut the tags out the back too. So that way you
Mm-hmm.
can't even take them and be like, oh, I lost the tag. I lost the label, but I bought it here. And then they go find the piece. So it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes these families, when everything gets mixed up and you got multiple children in the house that belong to multiple different men, if even one of those men is not taking care of those children, at what point is it just unethical to be taking money or resources from a child who has a good father and saying that basically, hey kid, you're responsible for your siblings. I made a bad choice, but now you're responsible to help take care of them with whatever your father gives you.
And that's basically what it's saying to a kid.
Yep. Marva saying she would get custody. But this is the thing, it's not that simple for a man to get custody. It's not. You have to prove that lady to be unfit. And mind you, doing stuff like that, while it is ugly and it's reprehensible, hey, cool gent, while it's ugly and it's
Mhm.
reprehensible, it's not necessarily illegal and it doesn't show that she's an unfit parent. So
That's
that's where I
right.
think it gets slippery.
Yeah, and some men just put themselves on child support and call it a day.
That's true too. But it's like I feel like the children miss out in a situation like that, especially if they end up with one of these mamas. Ashanti said, I assume she got stimulus checks for those children. She should have planned accordingly for the other two. I agree. I didn't even think about the
Mhm.
stimulus check angle because how you doing, cool gent? Um, because if she getting stimulus for three children, you already taking from this kid, take the check you get from her and make sure you buy for them the same thing that she got so that way you don't have to take from her unless
Right
she just
now,
wanted to
that I
hold on
see.
to her money.
Right. Yeah, that's better than taking what she know her daddy got for her.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You got to go back and hear what you missed. But yeah, that was the thing. Queen Mermaid said, I worked with a girl trifling like this. She wouldn't pay her rent or light bill because she knew her youngest son's father would pay it for his son's well being. Some men really try
Mhm.
hard. Some do. Some
They
do.
do.
But the problem is, some of them, situation like this, it's literally one that's decent and the other ones are trash.
Mhm.
And look at the ratio: one decent dad, two bad dads. And Karen Frazier say the wig shops got that stimulus money. I'm so hurt. Red Label say I keep everything I buy at my house, and when it's my turn to have my child, a child would be in splurge status. Right. That might be the right thing to do. But I thought that would be interesting to see y'all's point of view on that. It looks like we was all on the same page on that one. So we didn't even get too much mileage out of it because we was all in the echo chamber. So now let
Right.
me ask you this one. This is a quick question. If a man is dating, not married yet, dating, who comes first? The wife, the girlfriend, or the mama?
If he's dating,
Dating, not married.
but he grown, right? He ain't a teenager, right?
He grown. You're right. Who comes first?
Yeah. Mm, I mean, it depends on the situation. Now, she having a heart attack or something, then of course your mama come first. But other than that, I mean, you can't sleep with your mama, baby.
I mean, but the chick ain't the wife, so she don't have wife status.
True.
The
That's
people say
very true.
mama.
Okay.
Uh huh. Red label say mother.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Red label say until I'm wifed up. Okay, mama come
Okay.
first. See, and I know a lot of us as mamas up in here saying mama, because I know that's how I feel. I don't want to hear nothing about a child I gave birth to. Cause you done went on a couple of dates and ate their money at a restaurant.
You said
Gigi say mom, but it depends. Some moms are overbearing and mess stuff up. Yeah, that's true.
that's what I mean by it depend on like what is she coming first in? Like,
Mama supposed to come first and everything, let me tell it.
okay.
But
Okay.
that's just me. That don't mean I'm right.
Honestly, in these conversations, I feel like it's all well besides the one we just had. It's always a two-sided to it. So,
Yep.
but
Now a
that's why
lady
we have
number
these
47, she
conversations.
got a different one, girl. She say my mom made her choices if he's engaged, girlfriend is first. We didn't say engaged, we said dating. Dating. And see, my thing is mama first because that girl could go anywhere. Mama still your mama.
True,
Red
true.
label say because the girlfriend can be here today but gone tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. Mama's for life.
That's
Thank you.
true.
You say what now? I said yo mama. I know that's right. Yo mama. He'll say there's some mamas that treat their sons like a surrogate husband. That's all well and good,
Yes,
but that lady ain't gonna just turn loose her boy for you.
Lord. My
I can't do nothing but
goodness.
laugh because I know I'm that kind of mama.
See, so
It
so
ain't no
let's.
surrogate husband. That's just my child. Because I'm one of those moms, like, I don't care how big my children get, I still see them in Pampers.
Mhm.
Seriously, like,
So
my
is you
eyes
one
never
of them?
adjusted. Huh?
So are you one of them to call at 3 o'clock in the morning because you want some ice cream and expect this boy to get up and get you some ice cream?
I wouldn't call for no ice cream, but if I call for 3 a.m., it's important. And if I
Okay, I
say get up,
understand
I'm
that
going to need
part.
you. Yeah, but if I say get up, I'm going to need you to move
Yeah,
right
but
now.
not just
And
talking
I
about
don't
the
care who you
ones
with.
that's picking and just doing stuff, be doing stuff because she know you got a gal,
But this is the thing.
and technically she may not like her neither.
A lady say there are too many moms that try to keep their sons from getting married. I get that, but I still say that mama got her rights. And to be perfectly honest, then it's up to you to win mama over if you know mama's a barrier to you getting that man and you know you want it.
True, that's very true.
And you're right. Sometimes we don't like the women that our sons are dating, and we don't like the men our daughters date. But if I don't
Yeah.
like you that much, I'm gonna get rid of you. But again, I always say I'm the wrong one to ask because I'm a different kind of mama. Well, I don't think it's a matter of wanting them to choose. What happens sometimes is you find some of these little fresh tail heifers that think that they can twist you and bend your son out of your hand.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be a smooth handoff.
true.
And
That's
to be
very
honest,
true.
if I don't, like I said, if I don't like you, I'm getting rid of you.
So she said, "Yes to go."
You gotta go. Mm-hmm. Red Label say, when I think my mom oversteps her boundaries, I tell her to simmer down. Now I got this. I bet you don't say it like that.
Yes.
Okay, Nicotella. She said, nah, Christian Keys, you talking about the mama's boy. That's that has a single mom. Right. That's
Okay,
something
what's
different.
okay?
That's totally different. Because some of us are married ladies and we are not sitting up there like, oh, I need him to play my husband. Like, we don't need that.
Yeah,
Okay, we stay on point. Stay on point. And usually if we don't like a girl, it's a reason we don't like her.
true.
Themi Lovato says, I love your name. Themi Lovato says, Alita, that's not necessarily true. But there are some unstable mothers out there, especially if the father was never around or they're married to the father and the father ain't crap. Yeah, we're not, that's what we're saying. We're not talking about those. Because some of us got good husbands and all that good stuff. But yeah, no, you're not gonna just wrestle my boy out of my hand.
And
JC
see, and I
say,
ain't never had one.
okay, JC say a good girlfriend would honor the mother. Exactly. If
Yeah.
she come in there trying to throw her weight around and like, oh, cause you got that little thing between your legs, that's supposed to mean something. Girl, please, I'll put 12 other women on him and I'll show you that you ain't the only one got one. Uh-huh. Thank you for
I
the
go
super
find
chat,
him
Megan.
somebody.
What you say, Christian?
I said, what you tell her? I go find him somebody. I can show you better than I can tell you.
Yeah, I found him a couple of girls and let you know that what you toting ain't nothing special. Megan say you only get one mama. If mine need me, I'm there. I would put her first just like she has always done and still does. And I'm 31. That's right, baby.
That's all right.
Because mamas, y'all usually that girl that'll still catch a bullet for you when you 40. Red Label say ask her, she'll tell you that I would tell her to calm down and let me handle it. Now I believe you say calm down and let me
In
handle
that
it.
manner, yeah.
That other line that you use, red label, you're not fooling me. I know you ain't rolled up on that
Ah,
sister and said that.
Mama
Okay.
red light, but you ain't talk to her like it.
Heck nah. DeAndre say the mother until he's married. Right. The Bible said leave and cleave. And until he's married, I expect my son to come if I call. Girl, you better tell it. That's the thing. Now, but this is the problem that a lot of the girlfriends don't get. You gotta make it down the aisle. You gotta make it to marry. And if I don't like you, we gonna see if you make it there.
Oh, look, so you is the monster in law.
I'm not a monster in law. I ain't gonna be no monster, but I know how to bounce your hips up out of there. Quietly. You will quietly find yourself on the other side of your relationship is over.
Oh,
Sarah Cooper say when he told his dad he was dating an African from Liberia. His dad said, "Oh damn, good luck. These African women don't play." I mean, that's not bad. African women don't play. Red Label say, but it's my dad that's problematic, asking where you found her. Oh my.
uh,
Daddy trying to save you. Daddy trying to save you. Femi Lovato say, LOL, oh, thank you. My name is inspired by the kind of world we're forced to live in and conform within or risk losing it all. Okay.
all right
I
then.
love it. I do. I
That's
like that name.
that.
I think it's like the third or fourth time I seen that name when you
Yeah.
came here. And then I had to tell you. Kia say that part. Does anyone remember the episode of Golden Girls where Blanche was dating a dude that could do nothing without his mama? Talk about awkward. Yeah, I'm not one of those like, oh, I got to follow you around. But if I get a whiff of you and I don't like what you putting down, baby, you gonna be gone so quick. You ain't even gonna know when the door hit you.
So can I add on a question to a question?
Uh-huh.
So what if you can't tell if the mama like you or not? For instance, I'm trying to make it short. The dude I was dating the girlfriend before me, she was one of them. She would call his mama and do the most, be over there every other day, all in the face, and just one of them type of girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
I came along. First time I met her, she was sitting down on the couch. I came in, hey, how you doing? Spoke to her. My name is Christian, yada yada yada. Reached out to give her a hug, and she kind of jumped back like, So, I sat down and stayed in my space, but I wasn't like the other girlfriend. Like, if we go over there, I'll speak, and then I'll go sit back in the car. I wouldn't push up on her. It wasn't no, hey mama, none of that. It was, hey Miss
Mhm.
Davenport, how are you? And going about my business. And for the life of me, I always thought that lady didn't like me. And come to find out, she told me she liked me more than she liked the other girlfriend. And I was
Right,
just
so the
shocked.
other one was being phony. But that's
Like,
why I say
what?
if you ask it, how do you know? They'll let you know whether they like you or not. Alexis E, thank you so much for the super sticker love. But see, this is the thing. I never, when I was dating, I was never a girl that was gonna be all up in your face calling you mama. I got a mama.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So I wasn't gonna be in your face. I was coding you, I was dating with your son, not you. No, he was
Right.
coding me because I ain't never coded no man. He was coding me.
Right.
Okay, your son coding me. I'm not coding you. So I just was always on my best behavior. That's all you got to do. Just be on your best behavior. Be polite. Let them people to see you got good home training. That's usually all it takes.
And don't be fake, because I wasn't gonna be fake. I like to say I never was the one to do all that. Hey mom, and all that, can I help you cook? And I, no ma'am, I'm sit down in the living room in my space and be quiet. But I always thought that lady didn't like me. And she told me she liked me more than her, and it just really shocked me. Like, wow, okay. So
Yeah.
interesting. As long as you ain't being fake and phony, you ain't got nothing to worry about, baby.
Yeah, just be real and let them, a lot of times with mothers, we just want to watch you and see what kind of home you come from.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody trained you and taught you something. Because if I get a good look at you and I can see that you from the bottom looking up, you're gonna be looking from the other side of that door real soon.
Mm-hmm.
Quickly and quietly.
That's true.
Yeah. That's right. Look what Karen say. She say, and yet Christian, her phoniness did not work. See, a lot of girls do that
Yeah.
phony stuff and be all in your face, and you're not fooling us as mothers. You can't fool us for that. A lady
Right.
747 say, I must confess, I don't have sons, and I've never had issues with mom-in-laws. They love me. I was married twice. Right. So that don't even apply to you because apparently you come in, you do what you're supposed to do. You got good manners. You pretty. You nice. Probably cook real good. So yeah, the mamas like you. We're
Mm-hmm.
not monsters. We just don't play.
That's our
That's all.
baby.
Look at Egypt. She said, yeah, I don't do the Joanne's, JoJo's sister and them. The thirst is real type vibes. Yeah, I don't like that. Mm-mm. Red Label say she knew the assignment, LOL. It's true. Now I'm gonna tell you, I've always been strategic though. I'm gonna tell you, y'all want me to tell y'all my secret? I'm gonna tell the secret. Okay. With the mamas, I was always very polite, very mannerable. They knew I had been raised. I didn't just spring up out the ground. I hatched from an egg. They thought that I was trained well. Hey, double C, and all that good stuff. But what I did do that was very important, I found out whatever his favorite dish was, and I made it my business to cook it better than his mama. I
Mm.
made sure that whatever she felt like she was doing, that girl, please, he will not be running to your house to eat that. And I
Okay.
made sure that I sent some for her so she would know. Don't think that once we jump across the broom, that your son running back to your house to eat nothing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Because
He's
see,
gonna
some
get killed.
mothers keep control with the pot.
That is true. That is very true. And I am not a cooker. So
Mhm.
I do know that.
I'm telling you. Sometimes, like, that's the strategy. It's a nice, quiet, ladylike strategy, but it works. Alexis, you say, my mother-in-law didn't like me, but I ain't like her either.
Dang.
Girl, I was only in that spot once, and it didn't work out. Because, I wasn't going to fight that woman over her son. You can have him, ma'am. Gigi say,
Yeah.
Monster-in-Law was a good movie to watch. Yeah, I heard
It
about
was. It's funny.
it. Mm-hmm. Demi Lovato say these new kids don't care if they boyfriend, partners, moms, or family don't like them. Yeah, but if you come from that type of a family where you don't realize that you better make sure I like you, you won't be around
Hmm.
long. Because that's just gonna let me know that you wasn't raised, you were hatched. Okay. Kia said I never had issues with the mamas. It was their sons that was trash. Bingo. That has
Wow.
happened to me a few times.
Yeah, I've had that too.
Alexis said I didn't cook my husband anything. Oh, when I was ready to catch him and seal him up, yeah, oh yeah, turn the stove on. That's right. Alita say he well fed over here. Yes, Shanice. That's right. That's right. You ain't got to worry about fixing him his favorite dishes. Stop by where you can get in his ear and make sure you influencing him instead of me, mother. Once we jump a broom or the wine has been carried, understand that your son will be eating over here.
Right.
Okay? If it's something special going on, then we'll both eat at your house. But my son ain't gonna be eating. Your son ain't gonna be eating over there no more. Because
Alone.
I knew one couple and I knew they wasn't gonna make it when the husband was like he would get off from work, but he would stop by his mama's house to eat every day. I said she ain't gonna keep him.
Oh.
I said she ain't gonna keep him. A lady 747 say it's true, Shanitra. The way to a man's heart is to his stomach. Keep a clean house also. These are things I enjoy. She said, yep, it was the men, not the moms. That's why I say moms are not bad. We are not monsters. Forget what y'all seen on the television. We are not. Cheryl say, my mother-in-law told me I put something in their food. That's why they fell in love with me the first time they saw me. Oh, well, that's sweet. Sasha Lynn say, Alexis E, I was the same way. Now I'm the mother-in-law. I stay on my side. She stay over on her side. Well, God bless you. Queen Mermaid say, that's why I got all my good cooking in order. He'll sit right on home when he really needs to be, but he better see about his mama. And see, that's the other thing that I think some of the newer people don't get. If that man don't respect his mother, he ain't gonna never respect you no way.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know what
always
you
got
thought.
that.
Yeah, if he don't respect his mama, if he doesn't cater to his mother, if he don't love his mother, he ain't gonna never love you. That's a turncoat.
Yeah,
If he can trade on the woman that carried him, he'll show trade on you.
exactly.
Guaranteed.
What
You
make
say
you
what
think
now?
you any better than her?
You say what now? Says the worst thing you can do is have a kid by a family that don't expect you or your kids. You mean respect you or your kids? They grow up knowing one side of the family. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Things can be very one-sided, and eventually them children gonna want to know how come I can't never see none of my daddy people. Look at Wendy and Eddie Osefo. Look at that mess. The mama
Mm.
said, I don't want her. He insisted on having her, and now look at that foolishness they got going on.
Oh.
Look at it. That ain't nothing but a mess. Karen said, I set myself up. His family said I couldn't cook because pretty girls don't take time to learn. So dumb behind cooked the entire Christmas dinner. Then they made it my job. Yeah, they got you.
Uh,
You fell for that one, baby. Some him. Don't forget about the men who also know how to cook. Child, we don't see y'all. Y'all invisible. Cause ain't a man
I,
alive can outcook a woman that really know what she doing.
I, I ain't gonna
But
lie,
see,
cause I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm looking for
well,
that.
you better go ahead and learn. Because if you go run into him and he cooking better than you, after a while, you don't want that man to ask you what you there for.
Oh Lord.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you got to do your thing. You have got to do your thing. But you ain't got to worry about competing with him. Just make sure that whatever his favorite dish is, I'm trying to give y'all some game for free. Make
I'm
sure you
listening.
cook it better than the mama. Put her to shame now. Now
Yeah,
she might
I
not
am
like you
listening.
after she tastes it. But if you play your cards right,
What you said? I can't win both now.
yeah, you can't win everything, but you got to be on point. You got to tighten up. You got to tighten up. A lady 747 say, "Come on, sis. You girls have the internet. You can find a recipe."
I know, I know.
This is the thing. You can find a recipe, but what you need to do is find your auntie or your big mama and say, "Now, come on, help me get right."
Right. That's the only reason I did learn how to cook what I do now. Because they
Mm-hmm.
make you get in there and do something. Snap that, wash that, turn that
See,
iron over there.
Look at Alexis cheating. She said her mom-in-law was a horrible cook. See, you already had the
Oh,
cheat code, and then her husband loved her mama cooking. So your mama helped you set a man trap, is what I read.
see, that's what I need, Alexis. See.
Mm-mm, no, ain't nobody coming here. I did that for my sister once. I literally cooked the food and ran out the back door when the man was coming up
Oh wow.
because we didn't want him to know she really couldn't cook like that.
And when he found out, whatever.
Child, she ruined the whole relationship before he ever
No.
found out she couldn't cook. Mm-hmm. What you say? Keep in mind, I went out and got a whole culinary degree when I was in cancer remission. Yeah, I hear all that, and I guarantee you that home cooking is the real deal.
Yeah.
We don't see none of that. We not competing with y'all. The competition is between the women and the mamas. That's where the real competition is. The men really don't have nothing to do there with none of that situation. All we need y'all to do is sit there and eat and hush and let the women have this little quiet competition. All you got to do is chew. Lita say, I love cooking and serving my husband. Girl, me too. Me too.
Oh, I don't get it.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. JC said both my parents cook, but my mom definitely got my dad. Either her cooking, that and her beauty. Yeah, that's right. Being pretty don't hurt. It don't hurt.
Hmm.
Now look at Gigi. I'm gonna get my grandmama to cook it and say I did it. You gonna have your grandmama help you set a man trap. Y'all be scheming and conniving. And her heart. Okay. Karen say gotta learn how to throw that love in the pot. I know that's right, girl. You better bump it with your hip. Do what you need to do. Alexa said, yes, she did. My mom is a wonderful cook. That's a shame. Y'all up here cheating. Cheating.
Mama trying to make sure you good, make sure you got in there.
Mm-hmm. See, now this happens too. Gigi said that her granddad's mama helped the grandmama get the food together. See, that's what happens
Okay.
sometimes. You know, if the mama's on your side and the mama likes you, she can
Mm-hmm.
teach you how to do what you need to do. But if it's more or less like a standoff or a stalemate, then you might just have to come out your own bag of tricks. Now, my brother's wife, colon cancer took her. I think I mentioned her before. She was such a sweetheart. She was
Mm.
beautiful. She was everything. Girl, her cooking was suspect as hell.
Oh, there you
But mama took to her. Like from the first time she met her, mama took to her. My mother liked her. She loved her. So mama took her in the kitchen and she told her, wash your hands all the way up to your elbows. Come in here, tie your hair up. Now let me show you what to do. See, when the mamas take a
go.
liking to you and they see that you just a little pitiful, they'll help you.
Take a little pity on you.
Yeah, that's sweet, Keaton. We like to hear stuff like that. That's nice. That's nice. But some things are just a woman's arena. And ain't nothing for y'all to do but chew and sit there. What is that face, Cool Jet?
Right.
We talking about what goes on in women's politics over here right now. Queen Mermaid said, I need to know from my sisters, when do you cook and serve your men? How long into dating or not until marriage? See, this is the thing. Some girls go jumping and doing that like you auditioning for these jokers. Don't you do that. The devil is a lie. Until
Mm-hmm.
this man is betrothed to you, he's made his intentions known. He's brought his people to see your people. Y'all made arrangements. What you doing that for?
It.
The food is the locking me and seal the deal. You don't jump up and be going to no man house cooking and cleaning up his house and doing all that stuff. Girls do that stuff all the time and end up left with no marriage. You just been over there auditioning and he's been getting free wife services for a girlfriend contract. No, no, ma'am. You say you cook and clean and taught my man to love it. The day I heard him say we don't eat pork to his mom, I knew I had won. Oh, that's funny.
Interesting.
I wish my boy would come to my house tell me about we don't eat pork. You better not eat pork at her house when you bring your black behind over here. You gonna eat Porky Pig and all his cousins, and you better not
Oh,
say
look.
nothing.
That's why I said interesting. He done got the balls to tell mama,
Yeah, I wish a boy of mine would. Do you know that heifer would have came up missing?
Oh,
Missing.
who him or
Hey. Hey now. Yeah,
her?
that's what mamas do when we see a girl that we really take a liking to. We'll train them. Mm-hmm. What you say, Egypt? Now she say, "Okay, lady in the street, chef in the kitchen, and professional slayer in the you know what." Oh my God,
Hey,
what we gonna do with Egypt? I'm gonna die.
I told
Gigi
y'all she gonna
Cloud
get me
say,
split.
"I like the dudes to cook for us sometime too." LOL, girl, I ain't got time for that, and I don't like men in my kitchen. See, that's that young girl stuff. You stay your behind out my kitchen. Mm-mm. Find
I ain't
something
gonna
safe
lie,
to do.
Gigi. I had a whole man cook good meals. I mean, the chicken and dressing from scratch and all that because he learned from his granny. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. And
now all
where is
I'm
he
doing
now?
is prepping.
Where he at now?
Yeah, he gone. He gone.
Exactly.
He gone.
Right. Thank you.
I'm
See, y'all
learning.
gonna
I'm
learn that new stuff don't work.
learning.
It
I'm
sounds
learning.
good in theory, but that new stuff is bull crap. Alita
Yeah.
said that's right, Shanitra. He had to earn it first. Alexis E say no auditions is number one to me. Ain't nobody auditioning. Thank you. Girl, you better tell him again.
That's good. Congratulations.
Oh, Cool Jen say if he can be honest. Child, please be honest. We don't like men that tell tales over here.
Come on up here.
Mm-hmm. Tell me ain't no pork over here either. Ha ha ha. That's fine. Listen, you can do that when your mama ain't named Shanitra. Cool just said Shanitra. That's what I appreciate. Staying out the kitchen and only allowing the woman to cook. That's right. Stay up out. Stay about my domain. Cause I didn't invite you in here. Okay, this is a whole. This is the terror dome. Don't come in that kitchen. That's right. That new stuff is some bull crap. Oh, I like to let him cook and this and that. All right, go and give up half your power in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah. Dang. Did you put it that way?
Go and give it up in the first 5 minutes. You ain't got nothing left. You got very little left. Because see, this is the thing. A lot of girls put too much stock in that thing at the top of their thighs. Ain't no stock in that. Everybody got one.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
ain't like you got nothing too special now. Everybody got one. And the difference
That's true.
between back then and now is these girls is real free with it. They friendly. Them girls is passing out the right hand of fellowship. They shaking
Mm,
hand. Them cats is shaking hands with everybody.
got that right.
So when all you got, you know what I'm saying? You got to have something going for yourself. Don't give up half your power off the top. That's all I'm saying. Make sure because sometimes when it comes to the food, it's not so much that he don't know how to turn on the stove and make some stuff to chew on. The love that goes into the food, it's your way as a woman sometimes of showing your affection and your
Yeah.
fondness for your husband, serving your husband. Honey, that's the kind of thing that'll tug at his heartstrings. When you do it with a smile on your face, it goes a long way. That's the kind of stuff that will endear you to him and plant you in his heart. If you ever think you finna compete with mama, you better darn sure learn how to do your thing because usually those ladies know how to do theirs.
Right, already.
Hmm.
Like I said, I'm learning.
Yeah, that's cool about the strong and the healthy, but no son of mine better not come in my house telling me he don't eat nothing I raised him chewing. Now, when you go back to her house, her rules in her house, when you come to my house, mother is still the queen of this castle. And when I cook, you gonna eat.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Right. Uh-uh. Listen, I just be trying to tell y'all the truth for free.
Yes.
Don't mess around and give up your power trying to be new. You pay attention. Half these new heifers is real lonely right now.
Yes, you're right.
Karen Fraser say the younger generation lost their power to the equal rights movement. Equal don't
Dang.
mean be less of a woman. Hey, that's all I'm saying.
Speak the truth, Karen. Hey,
Fight,
keep 100.
honey, doing all that work and fighting to lose, you could have lost for free.
That's right.
Hmm. Look at Cool Jet. We gonna put you up out of here talking about winter is
When
coming.
it's coming, wait a minute.
Hey, Mistress of Doom. It's
Uh,
true. It's like it's strange that things have gotten to where it's almost people laugh at and mock women who want to endear themselves to them to their husbands.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Understand. That's what I understand.
That's all I'm saying. Red label, what you talking about? Talking about now sip that tea while gracing that cash app. LOL. You so crazy. I listen. This is
Oh,
free game. This game don't cost nothing. They can sip this tea for the free.
yes. Don't miss out.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, my love, you late but you made it. That's what's up.
Mm.
Yeah, he talking about cuffing season, talking about winter coming. You better not go get nobody just cause the weather change.
Sound like you ain't talking about comfort. He talking about somebody gonna feed him through the winter.
I think he talking about them beds finna be cold. It's gonna be a lot of comforter sets getting bought. Alexis E say, right, I don't want to be equal to the man. I want the man to be the man. Thank you.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Cool Jen say the mainstream is the one that tell us they don't need us. I say be careful not to eat your own words, okay?
That's true.
And Queen Mermaid came in for the win. Misery loves company, right? Because half the people telling you to do that mess are lonely people.
Right.
Think about it. You ain't never heard a happily married woman tell you to ignore and neglect your husband.
True.
You ain't never heard a happily married woman nowhere tell you, don't be cooking for him, don't be carrying his plate, don't massage his hands while he's sitting there watching TV. They ain't told you don't kiss him on the cheek and tell him something sweet. We not gonna tell you that. The only people you gonna hear saying that is somebody that's lonely as hell. And they gonna make sure that you be right there with them just as lonely.
Right there for some company. Yeah, ma'am.
They need somebody to go to the club with them, girl. Cheryl,
Uh-uh.
I teach my boys' girlfriends how to cook their favorite American and African dishes. That's a sweet mama.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Say the right, you want the right man to be the man. Well, see, the thing is, darling, the ones that ain't the right, they not men no way.
Mm.
You know, my mother used to call them breath and breeches. That's not a man. So if he ain't a
Wow.
man, he can't never be one. You ain't got to worry. When you start demanding for him to be a man and he's not able to do it, you'll know real quick that you ain't got yourself nothing. Child, look at Queen
Ooh.
Mermaid pouring up hot tea. She said
Ooh.
secretly wanting your spot.
Love the
What you say?
science.
Look at a lady 747 telling the truth. She said it costs nothing to be sweet and feminine, not a
That's
dime.
right.
Not a doggone dime. Mistress of Doom, she said a sour Susan. Yeah.
Mm.
Why did that make me laugh so bad? Oh, I love it. Gigi say, LOL, my grandma be doing my grandpa pedicures. That's right.
Yeah.
Who? You ain't said nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Grandma know what she doing. She trying to teach y'all something. Cool Jen say misery not only love company, but it also cultivates it.
Oh,
Lord have
Lord.
mercy. And then he say he old fashioned. Child, me too. Ain't nothing new about me.
Ain't no wrong with
Nothing but these lashes. I have to get a new set every couple of days. Alita say the women giving that advice are usually the ones that can't keep one, can't get one, and when they do, he's not much of one.
it. Mm.
So they walk around miserable, trying to influence other ladies to be miserable right along with them.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want no breath and britches.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. No, honey. But it's just so funny. I was sitting here looking in the relationship group when they was like, who come first, the wife or the mama? I saw some of the most comical answers. Like, I don't know whether we can get away with showing them. I guess I would have to like blur out the names one of these days because I be wanting y'all to really see the kind of stuff that these people really are saying and really how they feel when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
these relationships. Like, it gets out of control.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Child, it's so many of them. It was like it was a few of them that I had questions about, but I didn't want to get into all of them in one day because I know y'all dig them. Y'all will dig them out. It'll be comments and it'll just go on forever.
You do it. You gonna break everything down.
Right. Because it was one of them I wanted to ask because people were talking about it and everybody seemed to have the same experience in that, like, they were asking, how come when you happy, that's when exes come out of the woodwork? And so people had story after story about they get comfortable, they get happy, new relationships, wonderful things going on, and here come an ex.
Always. Don't it seem that way? I swear it
See?
do.
It does. It really does. I remember those days. That kind of stuff does happen. When you comfortable and happy, people come crawling out the bushes. So that's why I say I'm gonna leave that one for next time, and we'll get into that one and some other stuff because we keep it going like that. Now
Yeah.
we'll be back again on Saturday with the front porch. I know Thursday night don't be as heavy because a lot of people got to go to work tomorrow morning, so a lot of them are not up. But
Mhm.
Lord Queen Mermaid said, we talking about me again. Girl, that be happening to you? Uh-oh. Gigi says, call temptation. Well, y'all keep that thought because we're going to talk about it again on Saturday when we come back to the front porch. I had a ball with y'all, but I'm going to let y'all go to bed because I know y'all got to go to work in the morning. I know
Yes, sir.
it. Oh man, thanks so much. Patricia Bird, she says she's 71 today. My man used to cook and loved doing it, but when he came to my house, I cook and that I don't know. But I get what you're saying. That's sweet. You're 71 today. Happy birthday, Miss
Happy
Patricia.
birthday.
Okay, JC said they can smell your happiness pheromones. I ain't studying you.
It's something.
Egypt says she got an ex stalking the crap out of her. See?
Oh Lord.
Them soul ties. Ooh.
They be real.
Listen. I'm gonna let y'all go to bed. Kia, this was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. I want to
Yeah.
show my Yoda so I can put him on my bed. I can't take him out the box until I show everybody my Yoda. But I'm gonna show my Yoda. Okay. But in the meanwhile, y'all get some rest, get some sleep. Those of you who hit the like button, I thank you. I appreciate you. Lord, you got one in prison calling. Gee whiz. Okay. And yeah, happy birthday. So many happy birthdays to you, Miss Patricia. And I'm gonna let y'all get some rest. We'll be back in tomorrow in the morning for Good Morning Royals. Crown Chat will be as scheduled. Queen Sugar, of course, because y'all set me up. And we'll be on the front porch again on Saturday. So y'all try to get some rest. If you hit the like button, I thank you. If you haven't hit it yet, please hit it on your way out the door. I appreciate you. Subscribe if this is your first time. Please hit the subscribe button. And if you've been back before, please come again and come often. You are highly, highly welcome. You can join the channel and become an official member of the royal family by hitting the join button, hitting the membership link in the description box below the video, or the membership tab on the main page for this channel. I love you all. Sweet dreams. Say your prayers, and I will talk to you in the morning. Bye, y'all.
Bye.